Today we're going to talk about how to make a girl miss you in just 3 steps. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe to keep up with the latest dating and sex tips. Making a girl miss you is a skill in its own right and isn't really as straightforward as ignoring all her messages. You need to not only control her emotions, but also your own. You can very easily turn into a simp if you're not careful, which is what girls absolutely hate. But what girls also hate, and will automatically move on from, is when you blatantly ignore them and then talk to them as if they're a backup. This can give the wrong message. Girls aren't like guys. They can easily move on when someone doesn't put in the effort. The exact message you should be giving out is that she can't live without you. That's the key. So in this video, I'll be going over how to exactly balance that. No simping, but also no awkward encounters where she thinks she's the backup. So, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the first tip. But before we get started, make sure to watch until the end, because the last tip is the most important. Tip number 1, pull her heartstrings. The foundation of creating a sense of longing in someone is first establishing a meaningful connection. Without this, you're just another face in the crowd, forgettable and easily replaced. It's impossible to make someone miss you if you haven't left a lasting impression. To forge this connection, engage in conversations about shared interests. Dive deep into topics you both care about, offering thoughtful opinions and encouraging her to do the same. The goal is to create a unique, intellectual and emotional bond that sets you apart from others in her life. Consider small, personalized gestures that demonstrate you pay attention to her interests and your shared experiences. This could be as simple as crafting a meme that references an inside joke between you two. The key is to keep these gestures light and playful, avoiding anything that could be perceived as excessive or desperate. Open up about your thoughts on life, your aspirations, and even your vulnerabilities. This authenticity can create a stronger emotional connection. Treat her with genuine kindness and respect, not as a performance, but as a natural extension of your character. These acts of decency and consideration often leave a lasting positive impression. Humor is a powerful tool in building connections. Use wit, playful sarcasm, and jokes to keep your interactions lively and enjoyable. A shared sense of humor can create a unique bond that she'll miss when you're not around. Remember, the aim here isn't to shower her with constant attention or grand gestures. It's about creating genuine, meaningful interactions that resonate with her on a personal level. This emotional groundwork is crucial because it creates the strings that will be felt when you're not present. Without this foundation, any subsequent attempts to create a sense of longing will likely fall flat. Once you've established this connection, you've set the stage for the next steps in making her miss your presence when you're not around. Before we get on to the next point, consider subscribing to this channel for your own good. Otherwise, you might miss our important next videos. Tip number 2, don't talk to her all the time. Hopefully, once you have that connection, she'll feel something about you and want to talk to you more often. Other people will say that you have to stop talking to her altogether to really make her miss you. But I found when I was younger that talking to her at a time that suits me rather than hers works more effectively. When you completely ignore her, you're just saying you're no longer interested in her, which will make her move on to the next guy, cutting contact with you. When you do message her after being absent without leave, she'll just feel like the rebound girl, which is not what you want, and she'll think you'll do it again, therefore avoiding you at all costs. So message and talk to her, but make it a bit harder by talking when you can, rather than sacrificing your own time and activities to satisfy her schedule. Tip number 3, do things without her. Say you two have been talking for a few days or weeks, and you think she may be the one, but you have the vibes that she may not think the same. One way to make her feel like she can't live without you is simply doing things without her. Go kayaking, hiking, and take walks without her permission. Then, put something on your Instagram story or bring it up the next time you two text or meet. She'll be wondering what you did without her. You'll have that mysteriousness about yourself, which really makes her gravitate toward you, as she'll be wondering what you could possibly be doing without her, making her feel like you don't need her in your life, but rather she needs you in hers. She'll feel like you're enjoying life without her, and she'll want to be a part of it. The more you do without her, the more she'll miss you. It's just playing on the jealousy emotion at the end of the day, as well as the heartstrings. It's like when you see a crush going out, and you have that mindset of wondering what she's doing, where she's going, and who she's with. You get that sudden heart-sinking feeling and want to be with her more and more, which really sums up my college life. So don't worry, it happens even to the best of us. In conclusion, the main thing about making a girl miss you is that you've got to make her feel like she's missing out on something about you. That starts by making that genuine connection. She'll hopefully then have the fear of missing out and even simp for you, to where you two will find that right balance and eventually call yourselves a couple. But that's still not enough, is it? There should be more to life than only this. Luckily for you, I have some good news today. What if it were possible to put your dick in any woman you can get your eyes on, without even the slightest chance of getting rejected? It is possible, because what I'm about to tell you is helping thousands of clueless, aging, and even unattractive guys hook up with women who are levels above their pay grade. To learn about that, you will have to watch a video that will teach you a simple, step-by-step system that even the nerdiest guys can use to have women open their legs. With this secret knowledge, the 9s and 10s that used to turn their backs to you before you even said hi end up in your bed. It shows you how to bypass a woman's rejection mechanism and force-feed feelings of attraction, lust, and desire directly into her subconscious mind. Needless to say, this gives you some seriously unfair power over women and pretty much allows you to sleep with whoever you want. But apparently, someone spilled the beans. The video got into the wrong hands, and now some feminist groups on social media have reported the video and got it taken down. They even threatened to take legal action against us. The reason these women are so hell-bent on getting this video banned is because they know they're powerless to stop the techniques it teaches. If you use this seduction method on them, they'd never even know it, and the next thing they know is that they're lying naked on your bed, begging for you to fuck them, and you can use these techniques as early as tonight. It really is that simple. So if you really want that much power in your hands, here's how to get it. All you have to do is click the first link in the description or the comments, sign up to the newsletter, and we'll email you the entire video tutorial. I'll see you guys there.